Let's get down to business to read. Tolkien would have loved Wicked. Yeah, cool. That's my hot take. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to An Artist's Travels. My name is Nikki. I'm reading Lord of the Rings for the first time. I will link all my previous Lord of the Rings content down below. There's a lot of it. But yeah, so I'm reading The Two Towers. I'm reading this hefty thing. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far though. It's pretty good. Okay, so we left off at page 500 exactly. Gandalf has returned, and this is where we're continuing. There are 900 pages in total, or almost 900 pages. So we got 400 pages to read today. Lego. I really hate the fact that it hasn't been explained how Gandalf survived. But what I hate more is that no one has asked him. Like, literally, Aragorn, the love of my life, son of Arathorn, is like, you are our captain and our banner. And they're basically just, you know, really happy that Gandalf is here. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. Let's celebrate. As you saw in my last vlog, celebrate. Good times, come on. But also, how did you survive? Because, what? And I'm sure the explanation will come soon. I'm just very annoyed that it hasn't come sooner because they've been talking for 3 pages, and really their first question after, oh my gosh, you know, you're alive, we're excited, should have been, but how? Because last time we saw you, you fell into the abyss. Please explain. Yes, together we will follow you, said Legolas. But first it would ease my heart, Gandalf, to hear what befell you in Moria. Final frickin' Lee! If Gandalf now does not explain, because we know Gandalf likes to take his time, I feel like we're going to get 3 pages either of explanation or of like a deviation from the actual tale. Let's find out. I have stayed already too long, answered Gandalf. Time is short, but if there were a year to spend, I would not tell you all. Oh my gosh, Gandalf. Gandalf, please. Then she sent me no message, said Gimli, and bent his head. Aw, Gimli babes. Gimli just needs to get over Galadriel, man, because it's not reciprocated, Gimli. Oh, Gimli's obsessed.
Long ago, said Aragorn, that the raising of this house is but a memory of song.
Really loving how this dude is like, say, are you not a wizard, some spy from Saruman, or phantoms of his craft? Speak now and be swift. As if they were spies of Saruman, they would be like, yes, we are. I will speak to that. It's like, are you lying? Tell me now. Love it. I'm getting back into it. I was really struggling with the first few pages, but we're getting back into it. The narration is helping. 2 things. Firstly, Hammer is such a sweet name. Secondly, Hammer is the name of the Doorwood of Theoden, so the person who, you know, guards the door. And I'm reading that like, Tolkien, you, look at you, cheeky little, putting in a little pun in there. Who guards the doors? Hammer. Mate. Gimli! Wow, Gimli is always ready to fight. I love this. Not alone, said Gimli, fingering the blade of his axe and looking darkly upon the guard, as if he were a young tree that Gimli had a mind to fell. Do you know why that made me laugh so much though? I love that description. And also it really reminds me of who's you know Caligula, the Roman emperor? He has this really famous quote where this is slightly paraphrased. Why is it that I always end up referencing horrible histories when I'm reading Lord of the Rings? Like, basically, in pretty much, very rarely do I reference it in other videos, but it just makes me think of this line where Caligula says, Rome is just a city of necks waiting for me to chop. It just makes me think of this so much, like looking at the guard as if he were a young tree Gimli wanted to fell. I love that. As if Rome were just necks waiting to be chopped. Gimli actually needs to relax. Wow. What a welcome. I rejoiced at the return of the horse, but still more at the lack of the rider. Dang, son. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. I like that description. Talking about different types of people that exist around difficult times. And Gandalf says there are two types. There's either the type who comes when there's bad things happening because they are the bringer of the bad news, or they come because they are actually the ones who are going to aid you in a difficult time. And a Wormtongue responds saying, I guess that's why they call him Wormtongue, saying there is but a third kind, pickers of bones, meddlers in other men's sorrows, carrion fowl that grow fat on war. Come on. Ooh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Also something very Oedipus-like about that description of the carrion fowl. I really like it. I knew it. I was like, Gimli's gonna have something to say at this. And it's like, Gimli strode a pace forward, but felt suddenly the hand of Gandalf clutch him by the shoulder. I was waiting. I was like, Gimli has something to say about the way that Gandalf is being spoken to. I don't know why Aragorn is interested in this Eowyn character because it's okay, Aragorn, but I just need to remind you that we're a couple. So I don't know if you just like, I don't know what's going on, but if you could just stop. A description of Wormtongue says that he licked his lips with a long, pale tongue. I don't like that imagery. Well, hello everybody. It's a brand new day. I have chips in the oven and I have Lord of the Rings over here. Let's do it. Aw, yeah. Let's go. Okay, so people make fun of musical theatre people all the time for just bursting out into song for no reason whatsoever and at the most inopportune moments. But is that not what every single creature does in this book? Because like, yo, Theoden's like, let me just burst out into song because I held my sword. And like, if that isn't musical theatre, I don't know what is. Tolkien would have loved Wicked. Yeah, cool. That's my hot take. Tolkien would have loved Wicked. Tolkien would have loved Hamilton. Tolkien would have loved The Lion King. My hot take is that Tolkien loved musicals. Prove me wrong. Don't prove me wrong. I don't care. But I'm just saying. But your people must not be both unarmed and shepherdless. I love that. Like the Good Shepherd. Okay, so I think we've established that Wormtongue is working for Saruman. And like with a name like Wormtongue, I mean, are we surprised?
You already know, don't you?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm so shook. Gandalf is very merciful, which is quite sweet. No, it is sweet. It's very impressive. Oh, he spat, did he now? He spat. Oh, you want to play? You want to play Wormtongue? Okay. Ooh, okay. We're coming back for you in the battle. Don't worry, Wormtongue. We're coming. Rude. Wow. Wow. The disrespect. The actual disrespect. The disrespect. These chips are ready. So I made some chips. They kind of look weird, but trust me, they're really nice. There's sea salt, Cajun, and hot and smoky barbecue seasoning on it, and it's so good. Oh my gosh. That wasn't alone, Gandalf. Westering. Is westering, are we using a noun as a verb, which I love, or is that a word unto itself that is relatively used? I don't know. But if it's the first one, I love that. I mean, it could be both, but I really like that. That's really cool. It is as if the twilight under endless trees were flowing downwards from the hills. That is very poetic. I'm excited for them to get to Isengard and have this huge battle. Like, I'm excited for that. Okay, so as a writer, I think this is pretty darn incredible. Are you kidding me? A whole freaking... Oh my gosh, this book is so long. As someone who Oh my gosh, the world building, to sustain that level of detail in the world building and bring together all these plot points, even though we are traveling at a very slow pace, like, but I'm talking about the craft of plot point A, plot point B, plot point C, like bringing them all together, weaving everything together, keeping track of, oh my gosh, yo. Mate, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I'm so impressed. This is so freaking cool. It is so freaking cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think Tolkien really like, because I'm just, wow. I think there's something really cool about, Tolkien really wanted to create a whole world, and I think as a really devout Christian, I do think he wanted to not write the Bible, but almost write something that was heavily inspired by it in terms of, I'm not even talking about content yes, but narrative, because like the narrative of the Bible is one narrative told through however many different accounts and so many letters and so many perspectives, and it all leads to one thing, which arguably each book is, but this is just another level. I really think he wanted to emulate that. Oh my gosh. Like, what made me start thinking about this is that I was like, oh my gosh, we haven't heard from Frodo in a long time. Then I was like, freaking heck, I completely forgot. When did we last hear about Frodo? Because the whole of the first book was pretty much Frodo's, well, there was a lot from Frodo's perspective, and now we're everywhere. And didn't I say I'd love to hear like the perspectives of other creatures? Because we were getting a lot of Frodo, and I liked it. But I was like, oh, but there's so many creatures in this world, and I just love how he's branching out. Like the storytelling is really good. Like oh, yes, Tolkien, yes. No, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. If we don't get Aragorn and Elmer's epic dash up the stairs in unison at Isengard in the movie, I can see this being such a cool visual moment. It is such a cool visual moment. Gimli! Alright, Legolas, calm down. Gimli's like, I slayed 2 orcs. And he's all happy. 2? Said Legolas. I have done better. He's like, ... Yet I make my tale 20 at least. Calm down, Legolas, alright? Calm down. This is not a competition, alright? Legolas, I'm done. Oh my god. So Legolas is like, yeah, it's really sad that we've been separated from Gimli in the war, but it's really sad because I wanted to tell him that I've now killed 39 orcs. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is like such modern day humor. The world changes, and all that was once strong now proves unsure. So we're going to finish this chapter and then take a quick break. I've only got a teeny tiny bit to go. Here. That's the end of the chapter. 1 chapter to rule them all. Chapter 6, 7. Oh, it does not have the same ring to it. Ha, ring, but oh my goodness. See? Do you see what I mean? I'm just getting hungry again. The White Rider was upon them, and the terror of his coming filled the enemy with madness. Oh my gosh. If that isn't the book of Revelation right there, and the return of Jesus as the rider upon the clouds, that's so good. The second coming of Jesus. That's dope. Yeah, great line, great line. Great line. You can feel like the terror in this scene. And that is the end of the chapter, folks, which means it's break time. Okay, so I feel like it's become a thing in these vlogs where I show you what I'm eating, and you know, I'm not gonna disappoint. A subscriber commented and said that they really enjoyed these vlogs, but I was making them hungry, and I'm so sorry. But it's gonna continue today, so I hope you've eaten, and if not, get some food after this. Ooh, this food is looking so good. Yes, I did it again. I made you hungry. Yes, I did it again. I made spaghetti. 'Cause we are friends. Oh baby, baby, we love to eat the food. Okay, anyway. Kind of forgot you were recording for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, honey. Got some spaghetti, got some yummy stir fry, got some avocado on the side. And an avocado, thanks. Broccoli. I just wanted to capture real quick that I've been listening on audiobook. We'll talk more about it later, but I am loving, like, for some reason reading this book physically was very tiring for me. But the audiobook is like, it's flying past. I'm really enjoying it. I've just had my headphones on and been listening to it. So much stuff has happened. Aragorn looked into the stone. Frodo and Sam just found out that Boromir is dead. And I think everyone else is dead, which is really sad. Merry is so cute. And just so much stuff has happened. And they don't know, obviously, that Gandalf is alive. I'm really enjoying it.
And into a chasm of dark shadow. Above them, the first stars of evening glinted in the...
Okay, so we met Boromir's broski. And then Aragorn has just left Eowyn, but I don't think Eowyn's gonna stay where she is because she really wants to join this quest that they're on. Yeah, so that's an update. That's where we're at.
I'll come after me, and when all this land is clean of the servants of Sauron, I will hold the oath fulfilled, and ye shall go in peace forever.
It's fully Gollum.
See you well.
Something was diving into the pool. It has 4 limbs and it dives like a man or something like that. Gollum.
Behind the waterfall to our...
This is throwbacks to the last vlog where I was like, who's following them? I was like, is it Gandalf? Is it Saruman? Is it Gandalf? Is it Saruman? Like, if you haven't watched that, you so need to watch it because it's so funny. I'm just like, Saruman. And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, it's Gandalf. Then I'm like, it's Saruman. And then I changed it at the last minute and said it was Saruman, but it was Gandalf.
No.
Me, hobbitses. Is it juicy? Is it sweet? Collinses.
Find you here. Come quickly, we are in danger. Oh, no.
Are they trying to save... I'm so shook that that line did not even come out correctly. I'm sorry. Are they trying to save Smeagol? They're trying to save Smeagol from being killed. Why? Oh my gosh. I hate it when the good characters do good things. It's like, just kill your enemy. I know that sounds really mean because obviously like in real life I would do the same, but also just kill him. I don't get it. Why is he still alive? Oh my god. I hate it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, whoever the voice actor is kind of makes Smeagol sound kind of cute, so I have a little bit of sympathy, but not a lot. He does sound really cute.
I have spared you so far at the...
Read about them, and they were in haste to depart. But Faramir drew them aside for one last counsel.
The more I read this book, the more different things are coming into sharp focus and are coming into context for me. So Gandalf was describing the White Tree of Gondor, and I'm pretty sure one of my close friends has the White Tree of Gondor tattooed onto her. So I felt like she showed it to me years ago, and she was like, do you get the reference? And I was like, no. I was like, it looks beautiful, but no. But now I'm like, oh, I think that was the White Tree of Gondor. It was definitely a tree, and it was to do with Lord of the Rings. I might Google it.
Why did no help come? And how did you escape? And yet he did not, so mighty a man as he was, and only orcs to withstand him.
The mightiest man may be slain by one arrow, and Boromir was pierced by many.
It was like freaking 3 arrows in the film, man. That was so freaking sad. That was so sad.
Resolved on this. Swear fealty and service to Gondor, to the Lord Steward of the realm. To speak and to be silent.
To speak and to be silent.
To do and let be. To do and let be. To come and to go.
To come and to go.
In need or plenty.
In need or plenty.
In peace or war.
In peace or war.
In living or dying.
In living or dying.
Until my Lord release me or death take me.
Until my Lord release me or death.
Well, hello everyone. So this video is probably gonna get smushed in between other videos. It's gonna become part of a larger vlog because this is super random. But you know how your girl is like super popular. I'm like just saying. So I'm just gassed because I got invited to 2 Christmas party event things, but they're on the same night. But they're also on Zoom, so it's going to be like one of those movies. You know, one of those movies where people have like 2 separate places to be, and instead of like just being like, I've got 2 separate places to be, instead they disguise themselves and run back and forth between 2 different places, like the Hannah Montana in the Hannah Montana movie. It's going to be like that, but because they're online, it's less dramatic, and it's literally just going to be me clicking exit on the Zoom thing and then like clicking enter on a new Zoom part, so it's not as dramatic, but there you go. Have a vegan mince pie. Yes. See what they're doing here? Frodo and Sam, they're like, I wonder if we'll ever be famous characters in a famous story, and I wonder if people ever say our story was their favourite story. Lol, 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 lol. A lot of people. And I kind of love that Tolkien didn't know that yet, right? That's funny. A lot of people love this story.